So, no contact means no contact. But there are some exceptions where you can break no contact, and that is what I want to talk about in this video. So the first time, or the first acceptable reason when you can break no contact with a woman is if you have children. Obviously, if you have children and a woman breaks up with you, you can't just act like, she doesn't exist. You got to communicate with her. So if you have children, what you need to do, if you're co-parenting after a breakup, you talk to her when it's relating to the children, and you might go to things that are relating to the children, but your conversation is exclusively related to the well-being of the children. It doesn't sort of go into what have you been up to today, or how are things doing outside of all of that. You can't let the conversation sort of take a different direction. It has to be fully related to the children. So in a way, you are doing no contact, but you're doing no contact as far as, yes, you're talking about the children, yes, you're co-parenting, but you are not talking about anything else. Another time when you can break no contact when a woman's broken up with you is if you're living together. Now, obviously, if a woman is living with you, or, she's living in your house, or, you're living in her house, it might not be as simple as, right, we're no longer together, off you go. It might not be as simple as that. Maybe you're letting her stay there so that she can make different arrangements. Maybe she's letting you stay there so you can make different arrangements. Or maybe you both actually have joint ownership of the house and it's not as simple as someone moves out. There could be a number of reasons. Maybe you're both caring for a relative. Like, there could be so many reasons. And so if you're living together, obviously you can't act like she doesn't exist. You need to talk to her to an extent, but again, it's minimum contact. It's minimum contact. If you go out and it's not interrupting everyday life, if you're going out and the house is still functioning, she doesn't need to know the details of what you're doing. If you go to the gym, she doesn't need to know, you're going to the gym. She just needs to know you're going out. She doesn't need to know who you're messaging on your phone. So it's minimum contact again. You're living together, you're being cordial. If it's to do with the house, anything to do with the house, anything to do with responsibilities in the house, then yes, you are going to talk to her. But outside that, it's not going to get personal. You can't let the conversation take a personal tone. And you need to end those types of conversations because you're living together, but you're not together anymore. And another time that it's okay to break no contact, because there are a few reasons. Another time is logistical matters. So it could be financial, it could be about, moving people's stuff to different places, that type of thing. So that in that instance, when you're talking about logistical matters such as who gets to keep the car or things like this, in these instances, it is okay to break no contact. But again, as soon as you've done what you need to do, straight back into no contact. It's as simple as that. Now, the last reason that it's okay to break no contact, or the last scenario where it's okay to break no contact, is if she actually reaches out. So say she broke up with you and you are in no contact and she reaches out to you after at least 2 weeks. If she reaches out before 2 weeks, don't bother, because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a woman breaks up with you, it's due to loss of attraction. There could be a reason that's sort of at the brunt of it. Maybe she cheated on you. Maybe she says that she's not ready for a relationship anymore. Maybe she says she wants to work on herself. But underneath that, most of the time, she's just not attracted to you anymore, or her attraction is low. So absence makes the heart grow fonder. You need to not be there in order for her to start appreciating everything you're about. And she once did appreciate you. That's why you were together in the first place. So, you know, the fact that you were together before most likely indicates that you are compatible, at least to a degree. So she needs to miss you, and she can't miss you if, you know, you go into no contact and then 2 days later she reaches out and you just take the bait. All you're showing her is that she can have you anytime. You know, you need to create some value, you need to create a bit of mystery, and you need to disappear from her life for a while. So if she reaches out, you need to maintain that no contact and simply not reply. And if it's been over 2 weeks, that is when she's going to start missing you to an extent where you two having a conversation is actually going to lead somewhere. If she reaches out after 1 day, it's unlikely to lead anywhere. So just hold tight. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you check out talented up-and-coming singer Rebel Angel's new EP, including the single New Society. The EP is available on Spotify and SoundCloud, so listen to Rebel Angel today. Links are in the description.